This is the house of ithiel, a spirit from God. Viewers all over the world, on the 18th of September 2024, the man of God gave a prophetic word to the nations, although this was made available on the 19th of September. The man of God said he saw an explosion in a phone panel. This will cause Android phone restrictions within a certain location in a country. Viewers, let us hear what the prophet said and its fulfillment.
Also, this has to do with phone. I saw Android phone. The restrictions of this phone. When I say restriction of this phone, like something has to do with, they install something that has to do with that green thing that they call the panel of the phone. This is because the restriction comes because it begins to burn. It started burning from that panel. Because of this, there will be restriction of Android phone. They will restrict it also in a particular place and country, because a lot of things will be discovered what is happening on phone. This is your phone that you use.
Now let's look at exactly what happened, how Lebanon's electronic devices were compromised, and what this means for the rest of the world. Yesterday we told you about the pagers, about how they were from a Taiwanese company, but they were apparently manufactured by a Hungarian firm called BAC Consulting. This is the registered address of the Hungarian firm, the building you're seeing. A Hungarian MP tried to enter the building yesterday, but to no avail. He has called for an investigation by his country's anti-terror unit. A Hungarian government spokesperson then put out this tweet. He said the BAC was, and I'm quoting, a trading intermediary with no manufacturing site in Hungary, and that the pagers had never been in the country. Basically, Budapest wants to wash its hands clean. And we still don't know for sure where the pagers were manufactured. But the theory is that Israel got involved in some stage of the supply chain. And the same thing seems to have happened yesterday with the exploding walkie-talkies. The devices were originally made by a Japanese company called ICOM. The walkie-talkies were all units of the same model, the ICV82. Now, ICOM says that this was continued in 2014. All the walkie-talkies were made in Japan at the same factory, but about 160,000 units had been sold overseas. ICOM's director said that the walkie-talkie seems to have been tampered with. Their batteries may have been replaced with those that could explode. Now, the Japanese firm is investigating this incident. We'll get more details in the days to come, but as we wait for those answers, there's a rising tide of fear in Lebanon.
Some rumors have spread claiming that lithium batteries and solar panels are exploding. For example, if I have solar panels or a lithium battery at home, I would definitely disconnect them just because of these rumors. Even though they are probably false, people still feel afraid.
I didn't expect what happened today. Things are repeating all over again. We had some devices here that we believed were 100% safe, but out of caution, we removed them from the store because we got worried. This is something that has never happened before in the world. We didn't expect it, and we don't know of any place that has faced a similar attack.
Lebanese civilians are afraid that their electronic gadgets could suddenly turn into bombs. There's both fear and anger in Lebanon and abroad.
Widespread, simultaneous explosions across Lebanon and in Syria are shocking, and their impact on civilians unacceptable. The fear and the terror unleashed is profound. Simultaneous targeting of thousands of individuals without knowledge as to who was in possession of the targeted devices, their location and their surroundings at the time of the attack violates international human rights law and, to the extent applicable, international humanitarian law.
Let's step back for a moment and think about the Lebanon attacks objectively, about the implications of exploding electronic gadgets. Almost all of us carry some device or the other at all times. It could be a cell phone, a smartwatch, wireless earphones, anything. Who made that device? And no, not the brand. Who really made it? Where was it manufactured? Where did the battery come from? Who was the last person handling that little lithium-ion thing so close to your vital organs? It's not a comforting thought, is it? The Lebanon attacks show that personal electronics can be weaponized. They are not supposed to be. There's even a law against it, a law against rigging civilian objects. But it's happened anyway. And now the genie is out of the bottle, so expect a new form of terrorism and warfare to emerge, supply chain terror or factory floor warfare.
You can see how far the eyes of Jesus Christ can reach. Yes, even in our situations, this is to remind us that Jesus Christ sees it and He is concerned about it, to grant us solutions to our problems. Do not forget, this channel is all about Jesus Christ. Keep watching God Voice TV for the salvation of souls.